In this vlog, we'll talk to our team and a few of our coolest supporters about the future of the Light Pong community. Specifically, when Light Pong launches, how it will enable people to create and come together in new exciting ways. Let's hear from the Light Pong family on what they see for the future ahead.
Well, we really like being transparent with our Kickstarter backers because they put money down to have us create a product for them. And it's especially important for Light Pong because we're not like most Kickstarter projects. We're not like a bike helmet where we say, oh, I'm going to give you money, and then we build a bike helmet and then we ship it out to people. Light Pong is a platform. Light Pong will continue to be improved after launch by the very people who back us.
You guys have created an SDK where you could essentially develop your own games, and for me, that would be interesting to mess around with and see what I could develop. And then when we go out to see our friends, we could bring it along and be like, hey, I created this game. Let's play it. Let's try it out.
If someone had the Light Pong, let's say in the States, and we had it here in Canada, it'd be cool to like connect it online and like in teams of twos. That'd be cool.
Well, I see it being in like a school setting for people that want to take STEM seriously. And these people that are working together in the after school program or whatever, they can then take this to the next level, whether they want to go to a hackathon or something. Some of them might jump into code for the first time just because of the device. Like, oh, that looks cool.
So you think that some of the coolest community interactions will be like in physical spaces?
Yeah, meetups too. Have a contest like, oh, where y'all playing Light Pong this weekend? Everyone like tag us, use the hashtag. Be featured. Hey, where are you playing your Light Pong at? And they show you, like, I do see it at events and people promoting it. I feel like word of mouth is very powerful.
When the world will know Light Pong from different cultures and countries, like share their own passions, culture.
So would you personally be excited about seeing people from all over the world share?
I think it's interesting because they will share like ideas that probably nobody else will have.
Just like specifics of certain interactions, like make a game that uses the trigger and the best in some specific way, the best way that you can think of, or unless you specifically give yourself that limitation, there's no question about how many buttons you have access to. What's nice about Light Pong is that we can kind of easily now structure that to happen. We can say like the theme of this jam is one-handed controls. There's this idea we float around a lot internally with this fishing game where you have to like cast out the Light Pong line a little bit and then you like hold the Light Pong in one hand and maybe hold the other hand with your feet or something and like use it to play a game. Just totally exploring out the like weird ways in which you can use this thing. Then at the same time, we get to see how everybody's thinking about it differently.
Beyond giving our community tools to create and come together, we try our best as a company to let our community create alongside us. A recent example being, for the past few weeks, we've hosted several live stream sessions of our team's raw workflow on Discord to let any of you guys jump in real time and give your verbal feedback on what we're creating, from art to sound and more.
What if the bottom right one is from looking out of the window of the UFO and you're looking at the other spaceship? Ellie, what is that?
Huh?
What is that? What is this a picture of?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if a 5-year-old can recognize what you got going on, that means you got the good shapes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yes, you could easily look that up.
Fatal error.
Why is my Light Pong flashing red? It doesn't sound too distorted. Like, it definitely sounds like something went wrong.
Oh.
I was so scared. I thought that was just the music. I was like, you guys are crazy. That's amazing.
How did you think it was to talk to Ra and Hey Lady during that sound feedback call?
I thought it was cool because they had a say in what the product could turn out to be, you know? Because you see a lot of games totally not listening to the community and making a whole different game that people didn't want, you know?
I feel like Light Pong is like the perfect like icebreaker to like bring developers together, but then it's also a way for people to just like connect and network to like a really fun way for developers to meet. They make a Light Pong game for fun, but they work for a big like coding companies or something. But then Light Pong is like the thing that brought those developers together, you know?
So when I think about the Light Pong community, I'm thinking about the physical community and the digital community. We are going to be hosting our own Light Pong tournaments and events and game jams. But the purpose of those is not to be highly competitive, but purely to bring people together in a fun, sort of low stress environment Parents are going to be there, random people are going to be there, all sort of bonding around the idea of Light Pong. It doesn't matter what your race is, what your sexuality is, what your religion is, like everybody's sort of welcome here to exploit Light Pong as a icebreaker to talk to anybody. That's what I'm mostly interested in.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of our community and co-create with the Light Pong team, join our Discord server. The link is in the description below. Take care.